think I learned at a younger age that I had a bit of a slant towards music and had a talent of kind of putting things together. I sang with some guys in a bit of a, I guess we were kind of a rock band, but we would put harmonies together. And at that time, it was just kind of anytime you could put even a little bit of harmony together and it clicked, it was just like, oh wow, this is amazing. Um, but it was into college when I started like even just bringing people together and going, oh, hey, let's try this. Let's try this. You sing this and you sing this and let's just see what it sounds like. And so even in my dorm room, I can remember there's a number of nights where I would just bring some guys. A lot of them weren't even singers that could barely hold a tune, but I was like, okay, you do this and you do this and we're going to make this sound awesome together. And at times it did, at times it really didn't, but it was fun to kind of put together. And it was actually just a few years later that I joined in an a cappella group called Streetniks that I ended up touring professionally with for a number of years, and then starting up another a talent development program with a young a cappella group that has now been running for over 20 years, about 21 years now, called Hoja. Where I got to kind of experiment with arrangements with that. Like, so just picking songs of all different styles and going, okay, how can we bring this to life? Um, how can we give this, how can we make this happen with just the voices we have? So a lot of times with the a cappella, it was just 3 or 4 voices. So you had to say, okay, how can we give this the most energy and the most life by just using these parts? And so that's kind of where a lot of my, that's where I guess cut my teeth on arranging and got to get stuff out there. But I've always kind of envisioned more like, oh, what if we did it with bigger voices and we had a band to back, and what if we did this? And so that is what we're trying to achieve here as well. And these arrangements, just trying to get even just on a grander level, these arrangements out there, mixing songs that people might not think would work. You might have we're working on one. It's a mixture of Fall Out Boy, my song Knows What You Did in the Dark, and Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire, which the two of them don't sound like they belong together at all. And at least in my head, they sound awesome. And we'll hope that it comes across that way too. But I'm very excited about that one.